Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
He's found a way through. Opts to play it back.
Now it's Forlan.
Zanetti gets a foot in here.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Tries to play it through.
Vinicius Junior!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Has a shot! Oh, brilliant from Park Ji-sung! A finish of true class!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Oh, really well played.
And it's Chouameni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Scholes. That's an imaginative pass. Cáceres. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Xabi Alonso
Gets across to intercept that. That's really well manoeuvred. Driving on and making good progress.
Now it's Forlan.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zanetti. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the finish! England are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Beckham. Nicely shaped ball.
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
And he's intervened well there.
Nice really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Hernandez. And it's Beckham. And it's Beckham. Beckham has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Bastoni.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And Zanetti. Tchouaméni. Oh, good spread. Zanetti. Now there's a fine ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Schneider stood his ground strongly. Pelé stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckham. Schneider. It's Park Ji-sung. He might be in here! Not the most accurate pass. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. When do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
England can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Changement pour Nice. Le numéro 11, Scholes.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Xavi Alonso. Quality ball. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
England with the corner, they're first. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nice have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's come loose. And he cuts out the supply. Forlan. Looking for options for movement. And they win it back again. Tchouaméni, more and more pressure on the ball here. Still just a single goal between the sides. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Schneider. That has been slung wide. Can he get on the end of this? Nice appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's tidy. He's in a great position here. Nakata. Oh, that was vital.
Nice really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Park Ji-sung gets into a good position. Pinches it off him. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Wriggles his way through. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
75 minutes played. He shifted it to the flank, back into the middle.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
England have their second corner now.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now, can they get him away? Forlan. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Park Ji-sung.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Van Belt, and it's been given away. He's got away. Vinicius Junior! He's scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Somewhat off target. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's picked it up out wide. Querés wins the duel this time. Bastoni.
1 minute.
Chouameni. That's Park Ji-sung. And it's Snyder. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
England definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Schneider. Van Nistelrooy. It's a really well-measured ball. Chouameni. Jordan Henderson. Played out towards the right wing. We get a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has crossed into the middle. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been knocked clear. Nicely weighted ball. England have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? Goulet. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Scores! He's done very well to get to that.
Scholes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely spread. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Rijkaard in towards the back stick, and he's there to clear it. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. England so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper, and it's Chouameni. That's a cute ball, and he was quick to react. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. David Villa. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a corner kick. Nice have their third corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. England are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. Great, there's the shot! Goal, England! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Jordan Henderson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Chouameni spots it and intercepts. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, nice touch. Decent chance! Against the crossbar.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Bastoni. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Zanetti.
England really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Here's a chance!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Good ball, good take. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pelé, picked out, it's Pelé! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Cáceres aimed beyond the defence. Zanetti. Now this could be a chance. Xavi Alonso. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
England happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Changement pour Nice, le numéro 9, Dempsey. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 22, Ribéry.
There's the start of the second half. England carrying a one-goal lead. Nice are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has been slung wide. Jordan Henderson. Howson gets across to intercept that. Robertson. Strong running down that left flank. Robertson. Nice looking ball. David Villa receives it in a wide position. Fired deep towards the back post. Bastoni tries to clear. Tries to... Chance, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Schneider. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? David Villa. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Ribéry gets into some space. But that has not gone well. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's a dangerous ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pelé can see things others simply cannot. England have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Villa. It's a searching pass, and that could set him on his way. And the shot! Park Ji-sung. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Pelé. And it's Zanetti. Showing great feet there. He is through here. Goes for a shot! And that would have won it.
Pelé really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
England have their second corner now.
Changement pour Nice. Le numéro 14, Villa. Le numéro 6. À leur place, le numéro 10, Forlan. Le numéro 7. Changement.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. He takes a shot! Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me it looks like they've just about done it.
And he shoots! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Forlan, Scholes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Tries to pass it through. Gets a good foot in there. Pelé. Xavi Alonso cuts out the pass. Now it's Ribéry. Wriggles his way through. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tchouaméni. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Forlan, looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that will be it. England can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
England clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
And your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And already we're underway here.
Nice have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Park Ji-sung stands tall and stands strong.
The referee's awarded a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
that was never going to make it. A temporary retreat here.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
He's picked his way through. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Ardeguler. Now this could be a chance. And the shots! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already.
It's Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! A finish of true class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Pelé looking to penetrate opposition lines. Good read, needed to be. Not the most accurate pass.
Oh, that's nice.
He could be in here. Tries a shot! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Aims beyond the defence. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Tries to play it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Schneider. Park Ji-sung. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Looking for options for movement. Robertson. And the cutback. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Park Ji-sung. Zanetti. Oh, that's fabulous.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Schneider. Van Nistelrooy. Goulet.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Flashes it. Can he finish? Van Nistelrooy gets flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. Rashford. Shot at goal! That's really well cleared. Oh, that was vital. England looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Xabi Alonso. Park Ji-sung. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caceres. And it's Caceres. Chouameni.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
There's a sharp little ball here. Jordan Henderson. Zanetti. Jordan Henderson. And Bastoni. And there's the end of the first half. England come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're off again. Chouameni. Now it's Park Ji-sung. He's shifting through the gear. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Pelé. Van Nistelrooy. Spread out to the left. Nicely shaped ball. Van Nistelrooy. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. And that's gone loose. Jordan Henderson. It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Jordan Henderson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good take, and is he in? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Nicely weighted ball. Van Nistelrooy. He's got away. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vinicius Junior goes steaming forward. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This is quite a battle. Real chance! Goulet. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Van Nistelrooy. England have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Ambitious ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Vinicius, oh, shooting chance! Goal, England! And they've got their lead back. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
England take the lead. Zanetti in acres of space out wide. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Chance! He scored! There Trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
L'équipe de Nice.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Changement pour Nice. Le numéro 14. Le numéro
So,
9.
time for changes on
Dennis.
both sides,
À
actually.
leur place, le numéro
So,
10.
all square, and not for the first
Le
time.
numéro 22.
Well, there's...
He goes for a shot! Goal, England! And they get themselves in front! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Goulet. He's on it, can he get away? And it's Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Park Ji-sung. That's tidy. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. England nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And there's the shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, that's delightful. He's found a way through. Oh, he's played it in low.
Temps additionnel.
Xavi Alonso.
3 minutes.
Van Nistelrooy. Scholes. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Totti. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. England have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Nous allons procéder à
Vinicius
l'annonce du numéro
Junior
gagnant de-
voted So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Now, can they get him away? Zanetti. Cross needs to be good. Chance for a shot! And he's taking no chances there.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Here's a chance!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Chance, surely!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Ruben Neves is there, and he can pick it up. And this is Park Ji-sung. Schneider. Spread out to the left.
Oh, they could break here.
He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zanetti
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Cherky. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sung. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Van Bommel can see things, others simply cannot. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Rijkaard. Sung. Oh, easy pickings there. Schneider. Cherky. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Doku. Gerrard. Zanetti. And here's Doku. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Querés, Chouameni, and it's Zanetti, Ruben Neves, and it's Gerrard, it's Schneider, Park Ji-sung, oh no circumventing this opponent, Park Ji-sung, oh this is a terrific run. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice sequence of passes, this. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Van Basten. Van Basten puts his foot on the gas. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Van Basten. Doku receives it in a good position here. Delivers the ball. And that has earned a reprieve. Cherky! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Querés gathers from the goal kick. England finding their passes. And it's Gerrard. Van Basten, always looking for that half a chance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now that looks a decent ball. Ruben Neves. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Van Basten had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
England may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full, and it should spur them on.
Members who are celebrating their
No goals at this
today.
stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Schneider, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Gerrard. Look at the space here. Skims one in. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. And it's Tchouaméni. And now the breakaway. Out to the left it goes. Doku. Chance to deliver. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gerrard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Gerrard. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, it's come loose. Vinicius Junior. It's Schneider! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
England with the corner, they're first. Schneider goes short. Vinicius Junior. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he finish? And that is quite wonderful. A finish of true class. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
It's a promising position. And he's chosen to go back. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution for England. Number 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field
Well, Peter,
is
I don't think there's anything
number 4.
tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Just about up to 75 minutes.
England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Olise. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's having a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
England really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chouameni played back in. Passing nice and neat. Zanetti goes down, but nothing given.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, good-looking ball. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please be made aware that smoking is
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Santos.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Gerard.
Oh, shooting chance! Batistuta. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Tonali. Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Zanetti. Schneider. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And they can counter here. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Celtic looking to pass their way through. Zanetti. Pelé. Zanetti. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Lovely ball and Rummenigge! It's a loose ball. And it's Scholes. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, it's Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Santos do have a chance to counter here. Zanetti. Celtic, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Schneider. Celtic finding their passes. Scholes. And that is a little undercooked. Rijkaard. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Caceres. Tonali. And Zanetti. And it's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what has happened here? Out to the left it goes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zanetti. And this is Griezmann. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Looking for options for movement. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's lofted through here. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. He's away! Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Santos has the chance to go the other way. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. Oh, and the shot! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Celtic have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Celtic are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the second half gets underway.
Celtic really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
This is Dembele, Zanetti, Rijkaard, and he's straight offside. Tonali. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And that's an excellent interception. Scholes. And it's Griezmann. Oh, super find. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Rijkaard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Schneider. Oh, it's Dembele. Batistuta. Schneider. Tonali, he does have an assist to his name. Can he get it through? Played into space. That's been slipped through. Scholes. It's Scholes! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Celtic just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Pele. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
He's tried one! That is decidedly lacking.
Tonali clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Rummenigge, and it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Tonali. Oh, that's superb. Oh, important interception. Scholes. Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider. Rummenigge. And it's Scholes. Good ball, good take.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Schneider. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Zanetti. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. "75 minutes played. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Tonali. Zanetti is wide and looking to get onto this. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a very decent... And he shoots! Sticks it away! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And it's been given away. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Dembele. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's Dembele. Some really good ball movement. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Tries to pass it, shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
A case now of complete control. This is Dembele. He's through, now is he in? No, again there's no way through. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Celtic definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind.